this lesson, we're going to look at dividing a decimal by a decimal. And in this one, we're going to use the concept of subtractive division. Just a really quick review. If you need more review than this, go back and look at the video on division. But subtractive division is that you start with the whole thing and you take out a piece at a time. For example, if you had 12 cookies and you put 3 at a time into lunch bags, how many lunch bags could you fit? That's the idea of subtractive division. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a 1/3, and we're going to say, how many 1/6 pieces can I take out of that? Okay. So I'm going to have my 1/3, and I'm going to have my 1/6, so that we can line them up and compare them. Okay. So now, it's fairly easy to see that 1/3 is the same as, I'll shade to be nice. Okay. 1/3 is the same as 2/6. So if I am taking out 1/6 pieces one at a time, how many times can I take out the pieces? The answer is 2. Okay. I took this 1/6 piece out and did something with it. I took this 1/6 piece out and did something with it. I have no more left, so I have subtracted out 1/6 pieces 2 times. Having this understanding, again, helps a child to understand why we have to flip a number in division. We'll talk more about this next semester, but just a quick little introduction to it. Okay? How the child, they can see that this is the answer. How could I use these numbers to get the answer? They know they have to flip something, and they don't know what. But if they can picture that and know that the answer is supposed to be 2, they can kind of manipulate numbers till they figure out which one should flip. If I flip the first one and multiply, I get 3/6. That doesn't equal 2. But if I flip the second one, 1/3 and multiply times 6/1, I get 6/3, which equals 2. So being able to picture that will help a child on a test if he forgets, I know I'm supposed to flip something, but I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to flip. All right? So subtractive problems are very nice as long as they come out even. Sometimes they don't, unfortunately. So let's get rid of those. Okay. And I want to do 3/4 divided by 1/2. Let's go up to fourths. I'm going to bring out 3/4. Fourths bar, I'm going to show you 3 pieces. Okay. And I'm asking, how many times can I take out a 1/2 piece out of this? So I'm going to bring out my 1/2 piece. Okay. And I'm going to divide it. You'll see why in a minute, I think. Okay. All right. Now let's look at our question. How many times can I subtract out a 1/2 piece? Okay. Well, I can take out one whole 1/2 piece. Right? So the answer, if I want whole 1/2 pieces, I can only take out one of them. But I still have a little bit left. And as long as we're working with fractions, we can't have remainders. In regular division, this could be 1 remainder of 1, but it won't work in fractions. So what I have to do is then look at, okay, this piece is gone, I don't have this anymore. What part of this piece, what part of this 1/2 is the colored piece? Well, it's half of it. I'm not looking at how it's compared to the whole thing, but I'm looking at how does this piece compare to this half, which is what we're trying to take out. So I can take out one whole half, and then I can take out a half of a half. So my answer is 1.5. Again, comparing it to our regular division algorithm, we would have 3/4 times 2/1, which would give me 6/4, which would give me 1 2/4, which would give me 1 1/2. Okay, we could have canceled, there's other short ways to get there. All right? Let's do one more that doesn't come out even, just to make sure that we've covered the bases. Let's do, let's do 5/6 divided by, divided by 1/3. Okay. We could make it more complicated than that, but we're not trying to make it complicated, we're just trying to get the concept across. All right, let's look at this. So I'm going to get out both of those pieces. I'm going to bring out my 6ths and shade 5. And then I'm going to bring out my 3rds. Underneath. All right. So my question is, let me erase what's up there from the previous problem. Okay. So my question in this problem is, how many times can I subtract out a 1/3 piece out of 5/6? Okay. Well, I can subtract out one whole piece. I can subtract out another whole piece, but I can't subtract out thirds, so I can do 2 whole pieces. And then I have to look at what part of this third, this piece here, is this red shaded part. And it's very easy to see that it is 1/2. The shaded part is 1/2 of the whole big piece. So my answer again is 2 1/2. If I did the traditional algorithm, 5/6 times 3/1, this time I'll cancel, and I will end up with 5/2, which simplifies to 2 1/2. All right, so there's the concept of division using manipulatives, division of fractions using manipulatives.